Morning all, this is Sagar from Team 6 and we are going to discuss about expectations kill happiness today. And in my views, expectations kills happiness but not always it kills the happiness because expectations motivates us for the next time as we are expecting for something like marks or even in the daily lives that we are expecting from someone else about our expecting something from others kills our happiness because we don't know what they are expecting, what they are thinking about us, and we think it positively. We think they are thinking about us in positive way, and we feel bad when we see the reality. So, what do you think about it?
Yes, I agree with Sagar because expectations are motivate us and build our career, but our expectations are leads to fail in our life. That's it.
Yeah. Expectations are the things which makes us to motivate ourselves to be success or do the thing which we excel. Sorry. Uh, so that keeping an expectations is good, but up to only some extent because the expectations of something makes us pressure, puts us under pressure, which makes us feel uncomfortable and do things which we are not in the not right way. So I think expectations are the reason why we motivate, but it is also the reason to do the wrong things.
As you already said that the expectations make you or they also help us to improve our goals and something. I agree with you in the same way. As expectations make us to reach our goals and it helps us to do the work in a proper way. But the over expectations may kill our happiness. As we expect more, but we cannot reach them. So we have to expect in a manner that so that we can do other things in and we can reach those.
Yes, Kirti, I will agree with you. Because expectations will kills the happiness. The sentence is perfectly framed and it was true. Expectations and happiness. There is a hard work to us. We expect something and there is no hard work. We cannot success. That means happiness. So do hard work and expect more to give a success. Yes.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Rasu. First, we have to keep expectations on our work, and we definitely do our hard work. We have to give our best. When in sometimes we do hard work, but we will not reach up to the mark, then we will feel very bad. So that in that situations, uh, our happiness will be killed. So we should keep expectations, but it should not be over. That's
Yes, Tanya, I agree your point. Expectations in the sense expecting something output from a area or the work we are going to do or perform. So obviously when we are not getting the actual output which we are wanted to get from the work, we actually get something like we feel something bad step towards from what we want to do. So I agree the statement expectations can harm our happiness.
I agree with Tanuja and the Saga point of view. Expectations it is not always also. We must be expecting on ourselves. It improves our confidence and we know what you are. And expectation may hurt on others when we expect something from others.
As an example, on all the statements that are stated of our friends, expectations gives happiness. This sentence is agreed and somewhat. Um, we expect anything from others, it will kill our happiness. But we want to expect the highest marks or any other goal to success our lives. So that expectation makes us to succeed in our life.
I agree with Devi, and I want to raise a point. Our fellow teammate Tagu said, expectations are should be for some extent. So suppose if we go to a movie with lot of expectations, if it is not good, we feel very sad. So the expectations should be for some extent, should not be over.
I want to add one more point that as we are humans, we expect more and more in our daily life. So expecting more in our daily life is not a bad thing. And if the expectation is not reached by us, we should not feel down that is low by that output. We should see what what the what is the cause for that output. That means we have to look at that the output by which the output is caused, which and by making it clear for the next time, we can reach our expectations. I think.
Yeah, Sagar, I got a point from you. Like, we are humans. Yeah, expectations is our things. I do agree. I do agree with you. And more expectations are the dangers. As I stated before, up to some extent. As Venkatesh said, if we go to the movie, it is a real example for the expectations. Makes dull and loses her happiness. Because when we expect something, we feel that it should be and it will be. But it is not like that, then we feel bad and we lose our happiness with it. So, expectations kills happiness is a correct statement. I do agree with it.
As all you three have said that expecting the things is also happens to in the humans, even in the relations too, if the expectations are done. So that the expectations are dependent on the both the persons, on our individual and on the other one. So we should not feel low that if our expectations are not reached. We should try for the next time that we have to reach our expectations.
We expect more and more from our daily life. We can reach more heights in our daily life. Like if we are thinking of getting one World Cup, if we are in cricket, we can't we can't win the next World Cup also. So thinking of winning more and more times, that means continuously in the World Cup, is not the bad thing to expect in our daily lives. In cricket.
I will agree with friends who said that our expectations should be at some extent because we are human, of course, we will expect something from others or we will expect something. Uh, for an early example, as a cricket fan, I expected my team to be in a good place, but then it didn't happen. It affected my happiness. So, our expectations will kill happiness.
Expectation and happiness depends on our work because we don't work hard, we don't reach our goals. So, in my point of view, expectation in point of Sagar, India first of all won the World Cup in 2007, but after that we don't get any World Cup right now. But we are expecting we get a World Cup at this year or next time. So expectations are not have any limits.
Yeah. I would like to say one point. Means without expectations, there is nothing. I believe in that. But let's just delete it, like add it as hope. Hope is best than expectations. Hoping is the best than expectations because hoping we just believe, but expectations makes us think harder and makes things harder that it should be done. So hoping is best than expectations. I believe in it, and I hope everyone will.
Expectations always hurt when we expect from others, and in point of view, when we expect on ourselves, it might be hurt, and we not will continue like that, and we have to analyze that why we are disappointed in some point, and we have to find the solution on that.
So I finally want to conclude that with the one line, that is, work hard in silence and success makes the noise. That means if we don't expect things much high and we work hard, very hard, and the output which comes makes us happy because we didn't expect anything from that and we work hard, really very hard. So that makes us feel very happy. So thank you.
Yes, I agreed all the points that our friends stated. Expectations doesn't kill our happiness, but sometimes our expectations are so much of our level. That level doesn't cross. If the level is too high, our expectations kills our happiness.
Yeah. Uh, First of all, congratulations to all the performers. You have done very well. But there are certain things that you need to concentrate when you're participating in a group discussion. As he said, work hard in silence. But I can find that most of your faces are very silent. Though you are communicating, your faces are very silent without any smile, without any eye contact, because communication where eye contact and your smile plays a major role. Is it yes or no? So that smile is not at all present. You're not maintaining eye contact. What is in your mind is just to give out the point. That's it. So never show that type of silence in your face. You have to show your enthusiasm when you're talking, when you're giving a point to the other, or when you're opposing a person, or when you're encouraging a person. So these are the certain things which you need to include along with the skills that you have performed in today's discussion, right? So do practice more, and once again congratulations.
I request T6 to get ready with the evaluation and join madam
Yes,
either
sir.
sides
Yeah. I request team 6 people.
with those two books. And if you can explain
Yes.
what your evaluation is altogether,
You can.
we'll be very happy. Because this discussion is peer reviewed discussion, and we have done here for the practice of GD, and as part of our English for employability skills and English for job seekers. As part of these two courses, we are organizing this GD for practice. As this is for practice, you are given chance for your peers to review your performance. Let's listen from T6 reviewers, one after the other. Can you speak a bit louder? Use a right microphone.
I have evaluated Sagar sir as a peer, and there were some other people too, like Soumya, Alekhya, and Bhavna also. So our observation was he was the person who initiated the group discussion. As my teammate, I'm so happy about it. But he was not at the right point, sir, when he started. So I think you need to excel that. I'm so happy, as I already said, you have initiated, but you must pick the right points too. And so at that time, I have given you 3 plus, and you have raised 3 more times the discussion, including the conclusion part too. And for the conclusion, you got 4 out of 4. And 2 other times also, you were little confused you are hesitating still, you need to pick up the points. I think you are prepared with only one point, so say that one point and be quiet. There is no problem because it is not a debate, it is a group discussion. So moreover, you need to collect more points and don't keep the fillers, pick the right groups. That was my observation and our peers too.
You can continue.
I have evaluated Mansa ma'am. Actually, she is very good in her points. Actually, she came up with only 2 points. Those 2 points are crystal clear. Actually, she didn't initiate it, but the points she said is correct. But actually, I want to say something that take more chances while you are participating in the group discussions. Take the chance to initiate yourself. If you initiate the group discussion, everyone's attention will be on you, so that you can be the main person in the group discussion. And I want to give one suggestion for everyone that after giving conclusion, there is no need to extend the discussion again as we have concluded it. And if you give more real-time examples, then it will be great in a great looking in group discussion. I think I haven't found those great real-time examples in group discussions like expectations kill happiness. There will be many real-time examples in our daily life. If you mention that real-time examples as a point so that everyone can extend your points and they can see what to do, they can extend your points and they can do communicate with you. That's my suggestion for everyone, and from my peer group also, that is the suggestion that we want to give to you.
Shall I expect team 2 to come forward for the peer review? Congratulations, Mr. Balaji and Ms. Shravya, both of them from T6. They did it very well. T2, meanwhile, you please come and occupy. I'm just engaging. I'm just engaging the work. T2 candidates, you are supposed to come forward. While this peer review program that is being undertaken by T6, they were accommodative. They were very clear, giving away a right expression. For giving a level 3 or level 2 or level 3 plus, Balaji was happy. If not team 2, team 4, you can take the opportunity. Team 4, are you ready? Team 4 will come and join us. So in the peer review, we will be understanding. In any of the process, if the review is there, definitely we will have a lot of satisfaction. And that too in a process, a peer review that takes place. That is no doubt more successful. Because each of us are going on the same line, understanding the difficulties, giving away the difficulties with the solutions. It is awesome. Within 1 more minute, we'll be winding up, and I request T4 to carry it on.
Yes, first of all, I would like to appreciate everyone's effort in taking the initiative, because it's not at all an easy thing to come here and out of all of us you came to perform. And next, I would like to say that I have evaluated my group, my teammate Aditya. Uh, I have observed a few points like taking the initiative, because this is a group discussion, right? So everyone has to come out of their own to talk about something. You can express whatever you feel. There is no hesitation in it. And another thing is that you have to maintain eye contact with the other person. Group discussion is not about just expressing your feelings, but to communicate with other people who are involved in this discussion. So it will be better if you remember this point.
That's a fantastic idea. You know, even I also have observed the same. Since I am not a peer of you being a teacher, I could not take liberty in telling you. Maybe you can take it in otherwise. Most of you being the participants, you have just opined, you have just given your opinions, but not you are the part of discussion. Discussion requires conversation. Discussion requires communication. Discussion also requires an exchange of thought. But much of you, many of you, at much of times, you are happy to show your faces that you are opining yourselves. Maybe this is practice session only, we can learn out of it. Next.
In these discussions, all members are perform very well, but please focus on the eye contact and smile. This discussion is focus on our ideas, all members. So you all are express your ideas, not only statements. What we need in discussion, please focus on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We are winding up the